Ready or not, it's time for another adventure, or 3, in the Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Today, our mission is to tackle the Minecart Land Open for Business, Quickshot Course, and Death Mountain side quest line over in the Elden Mountains. Alright, boys and girls, strap yourselves in, and let's crash this big ol' party. This questline starts over in the southern mine in the Elden Canyon. However, the fastest way to get there is to fast travel to the Timawok Shrine near the bistro. I'll leave a link for that below, because nobody wants the scenic route today. From there, head behind the shrine and start hoofing it. It looks like a long journey on map, but it's really not that bad. Just stick to the left to avoid this fire Riz robe, but if you do catch his attention, a little ice fruit and an arrow will do the trick. Very Sir Please Chill energy, then we can carry on. Just a little further ahead, you'll need to do just a smidge of climbing. Then a little bit more jogging, and before you know it, you'll be there. Once you arrive, I recommend throwing on at least one piece of your Flamebreaker armor because we're heading into this here cave and it is toasty. Like no shoes, no shirt, no helmet, no entry. Not happening. Too hot. Alright, so once you're all geared up, let's head right inside. Welcome to this southern mine. So follow the tracks all the way back. Not too long after, you're gonna find a group of Gorons standing around making some very committed facial expressions. Let's chat with them to see what's going on.
Customer, we got a customer here. You ready, little brothers? Here we go. From morning till morning. It's all smiles all the time. Hey, Kabetta, what's your face doing? Get it together. My face? What about your face? Not in front of the customer, brother. Less bickering, more smiling. Okay, let's take it from the top. Ready? And from morning till morning. It's all smiles all the time. Welcome to Minecart Land, where minecarts mean smiles. Brought to you by the one and only Yunobo Co. The rules are simple.
After that extremely normal and not at all unhinged introduction, he explains the game. You'll ride a minecart down the track, popping as many balloons as you can within the time limit. And you'll want to use arrows to pop said balloons, and you cannot leave the cart or it's game over. No hopping out, no stretching your legs. Pop 5 or more balloons before the clock runs out, and you win. To keep things fair, you do have to use one of their carts. No outside carts allowed. Just put the cart on the track and start smiling to get this party started. And to celebrate their grand opening, the first ride is free, not to mention a bundle of arrows on the house. Honestly, a better deal than most theme parks.
Kabetta, your face! You're doing it again. You're gonna scare the customer. Look at me. You gotta smile like this. Please don't mind them.
Yes. Let's don't mind them and hop in the cart before this turns into a full rehearsal. And this is a self-service kind of joint, so you'll need to put the cart on the tracks yourself. Union rules probably. And doing that activates the Minecart Land Open for Business side quest. So grab your bow, set the cart on the rails, and hop inside. This will prompt Bayge to ask if you're ready to roll. And if you are, tell him so, and let's go! Now, if you don't have a straight shooting bow, but you want to shoot straight, you can fuse a key swing to your arrow to make it fly farther. But you'll need to be accurate, and that does take time and patience and maybe a deep breath. And if that sounds like too much math, you can switch to the Great Eagle bow. This one shoots straight and fires 3 arrows at once, giving you 3 chances to hit your target and 1 chance to feel very powerful. And if you don't have it yet, check the link for the Legacy of the Rito Village side quest down below. That'll get you your bow. And this was my go-to method. It made it way easier for me, I thought. Anyway, that was just my personal opinion. I had a great time. But remember that you only need 5 balloons to pass. After that, you're basically just shooting for sport. You get a full minute to hit the 5 balloons, which is plenty of time. Like, you could go make a sandwich, but don't actually go do that. But if you do need to replay it, you can. It just won't be free anymore. I believe that it's 20 rupees for a standard round, or 50 if you want the arrows included. Inflation hits Minecart Land too. And once you hit the minimum, it's just a matter of shooting the balloons until it says finish. And then it's time to announce the results. And he'll walk you through your score and tell you to smile because amazing. That makes you a winner. And even though he forgot to smile himself, he still has a prize ready. You receive a red rupee. Put that in your pocket because your smile has room to grow. And apparently so does Minecart Land's budget. But lucky for you, they've also prepared a high-speed course geared toward up-and-comers. And if you're interested, go talk to Heehl, brother. And that activates the Minecart Land Quickshot Course. So whenever you're ready, talk to Heehl to start it up. And this game is a little bit different from Bayge's. It's custom crafted for a tougher challenge and will really test your rapid-fire shooting and your ability to not panic. So tell him you're in. And he is impressed with your response time, and he speeds through the rules. Hop in the cart, roll down the tracks, and shoot 7 balloons as fast as you can. That's it. Oh, and again, don't leave the cart. This cannot be stressed enough. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds to hit all 7 targets to win. Easy peasy. And he gives you another 10 arrows. So now all we have to do is put the cart on the tracks. Then hop in for some high-speed thrills and questionable life choices. And now, if you've got a quickshot bow, you can use it here, but I'm sticking with the Great Eagle bow again. Same idea as before, just shoot those balloons. The only difference here is that once you hit that 7th balloon, that's game. The game immediately ends. No victory lap, no encore. Then it's time to go over the results again. Absolutely stunned. So stunned that in fact he forgot to smile again. Can you believe this? This is becoming a theme. But whatever, it's okay. Because we still get a prize. A purple rupee. Put that in your pocket because Kabetta says that you're pretty incredible for beating both his brother's courses. Watching you handle that minecart gave him an idea for a course of his own. In fact, he's gonna go set it up right now. At Death Mountain. Because of course it escalates. And you should come try it when you can. And that activates the Minecart Land Death Mountain. So if you are ready to start this one right away, now would be a good time to activate this quest in your adventure log. That'll show you exactly where he went off to. And looky, there he is. You'll find him near this Sitsum Shrine, which is obviously the fastest way to get there. And if you don't have that shrine unlocked, I'll leave a link below. Otherwise, you can ride the rail system from behind the Mirakuguk Shrine to the mountain, then climb or build something wildly unsafe. But the shrine is the sane option here. From the shrine, head towards the cliffside. Not very far, just a few steps. Find a spot to ascend and make your way to the top to find Kabetta. Talk to him because he knew you'd come. Turning Death Mountain into a minecart course is pretty groundbreaking stuff after all. He was hoping that it would become a main attraction, but the idea is so groundbreaking that it hasn't attracted a single customer yet. But he also did just set it up, so there's that. But congratulations, you're the beta tester. And this is a super hard course for super serious carters, guys. And since you cleared his brother's courses, he figures you'll take this on with a smile. So tell him you came all this way to play, because you honestly did, because why else would you come all this way? And then he breaks down the rules. You'll need to shoot at least 8 balloons while riding the cart all the way down Death Mountain and reach the goal within the time limit to win. And I know that sounds easy peasy, but you will pick up a lot of speed racing downhill, so you'll have to watch out for that. Which also might sound kind of fun because it is. So anyway, this is also the same as before. You must use his minecart. No outside carts allowed. Oh, and real quick, to celebrate your mountain climbing courage, This run is free. Oh, and he's not skimping on arrows either. You've earned them emotionally, spiritually, and physically. All right, so let's get that cart on the tracks. Hop on and tell him you're all set, and let's get this countdown started. So, same as before, we just gotta shoot those balloons. And I'm also using the Great Eagle Bow for this one again. I found it pretty easy for this one. So even though you're moving a lot faster, I honestly didn't have that much trouble with it. Being able to shoot the balloons from farther away and having the multi-shot makes it way easier to actually hit the target instead of wildly firing the arrows and hoping for the best. I felt like the Great Eagle Bow was pretty great for this one. The big thing here is lining up your shot before you get there. You can even let yourself get pretty close to the balloons. Just be ready to immediately move on to the next balloon. I mean, not like immediately, you have a little bit of time, but you really just want to be ready because this cart is not slowing down for anyone, not even you. But all in all, I would say this course is a little bit easier in the sense that there aren't as many obstacles in the way. It's just faster. So if you can keep up, this one's actually pretty manageable. But like he said at the beginning, you only need 8 balloons. And all 3 of these quests, I got way more than I needed to pass, so they're definitely not trying to ruin your life here. They give you plenty of time to reach the goal, and bless them for that. But this one does run you all the way to the finish, so you just gotta keep shooting those balloons until you cross that finish line. No breaks, no regrets. And then once you cross it, and for one last time, it's time to announce the results. And he truly didn't think anyone would pass his course. Like, at all. What did he think was going to happen to us? But I guess that makes anyone pretty incredible for passing at all. So he rewards us with Goron fabric. Put that in your pocket because it's pretty cool. And you can take it to the Kochi dye shop in Hitono Village where Sage can rework your paraglider and make it even cooler. Also, Kabetta and his brothers will always be happy to welcome you back to Minecart Land. And even happier if you can shock them with the highest record. Challenge accepted. And that completes the Minecart Land Open for Business, Quickshot Course, and Death Mountain side quest line. You did it, guys. And if you're ever stuck or need help with any part of this quest line or any other video, feel free to reach out right here in the comments on Instagram, Facebook, or on Discord. I am always happy to help. Huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. Your support means the world. And if you'd like to join in and get some extra goodies, check out my Ko-fi or Patreon pages. And if this walkthrough helped you out, give that like button a little tap, hit subscribe for more gaming goodness, and spread the word to your fellow adventurers. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop them in the comments below. I am all ears. Until next time, this is KKJinxx, over and out.